All right, welcome back. Now, on this stream, I want to once again suggest to the so-called experts to stop lying. Stop lying about dogs. Just stop doing that. Okay? I know that they're too far gone. These experts are too far gone into their lies. So for you future experts, don't participate in this because it's a bunch of lies. This video was uploaded 6 hours ago.
Yesterday.
Sorry. And it is about therapy dogs. And this lady is about to lie. As always.
August 26th was a day celebrated worldwide, International Dog Day. It's a day meant to educate and celebrate the significance man's best friend has had in the world. Our Greg Hughes spoke with Northeast Regional Medical Center to highlight the impact its therapy dog has on the patients she comes across.
The relationship between humans and dogs is undoubtedly unique. It's a bond that is stronger than most animal-human relationships. While some dogs are part of the family as a pet, others serve more to help people.
Therapy dogs can help emotionally, psychologically, and even physically sometimes by participating in therapies, especially in the hospital. She's an asset in multiple ways.
Geisendorfer went on to say, having Luna around helps lower the blood pressure of patients, increase their morale, and simply bring a smile to their face. Now, people may hear the benefits therapy dogs provide and think, oh.
Now, please stop being inconsiderate also, because you're only talking about dog lovers, lady. Stop assuming that everyone loves dogs. You should know better. Didn't you see that viral video where a guy got knocked out for trying to bring his dog into an Uber? The man said he was allergic. Some people are allergic. Some people have cynophobia. Some people hate dogs. So they do not bring smiles to everyone's faces. Stop lying. That's another way of being a liar.
Now, people may hear the benefits therapy dogs provide and think, oh, that's what a service dog is for. However, therapy dogs and service dogs are asked to do completely different things.
Service dogs are trained to provide a specific task to one person, and therapy dogs are trained to provide comfort and support to multiple people.
That is a bold-faced lie. No, they are not trained to do any of that. In fact, this dog that you see is her personal dog that she raised from a puppy. She got it as a puppy not long ago. That dog wasn't trained to do nothing. All y'all do is bring those dogs into these places, and they're usually drugged up, and all you do is allow people to rub them. Stupid mutt ain't trained to do nothing but sit there. And you don't have to train it to do that. In fact, you depend primarily on the drugs so that they'll sit there. That's the pathetic part about it. You can't even get the dog to sit still on its own. Y'all have to drug them up. So stop lying. Also, you can rub on anything and it'll have the same effect. And like I always say, dogs, they do not relax people. That's another lie. You're lying through and through. Dogs make people nervous. And you know it. If people are relaxed before you bring your dog in there, they're no longer relaxed. We all know that dogs are dangerous. That's proof that they don't relax people, lady. In the back of your mind, you're aware that they're dangerous. That cannot relax you. Such a liar. Yeah, I called you out by name, lady. I'm sick of these people getting on the news lying. Get out of here. Now, this is that lady. This is that same lady. Some of you may remember a video I did a while back where I talked about how dogs actually make your skin bad. And I shared some confessions by former dog owners who confirmed it. They said, yeah, once I got rid of my dog and I stopped going around dogs, my skin cleared up. Y'all remember that? It's maybe about a year ago. It's like a year ago. I made that live stream. I made the live stream all about that subject. How dogs break you out. They cause you to have acne and all kinds of stuff. This is coming from your dog. So that's one negative impact it has on you. Which do you think that's a fair trade-off? To be able to rub on a dog, but in exchange, you get bad skin? That don't sound like a fair trade-off to me. Give me something else to rub on. Right? Give me a therapeutic ball. Give me a weighted teddy bear. Give me a bunny rabbit. Yeah, if we can avoid having our facial skin destroyed, I'd prefer that. Now look at this. This is her Instagram. And what do you see down there? That's the same dog, isn't it? Yes, it is. She just recently got that dog. Look at that. So, lady, this is not even a real therapy dog. This is just a dog that you brought from home. Just like all the therapy dogs are, people. All these therapy dogs are nothing but these people's personal dogs that they bring into hospitals. Each and every one of them. There's no facilities to train a dog to be no stupid therapy dog. There is no school. There's no classes or nothing like that. That trains a dog to be no stupid therapy dog. That is all a lie. Now, I've shown y'all that several times. I've shown y'all this. Where we go from the therapy dogs, and then you look at these people's Instagram and their personal profiles, and it's their personal dog. Nothing special about this dog. It hasn't been professionally trained or anything like that. Just lying. Can't stop lying. God.
You will commonly find therapy dogs visiting places like hospitals, nursing.
She just put a vest on her personal dog. And you can tell she didn't even drug it up. I don't think she's given this dog any drugs based on how hyper it is. This is crazy. And the vet says do not pet. Do not pet? I don't know who did. I guess this is intended for the general public, not for the people in the hospital. Get a load of that. As if it's a professionally trained dog. Ladies, stop it.
Commonly find therapy dogs visiting places like hospitals, nursing homes, and schools. Luna stops by Northeast Regional 1 to 2 times.
Wow. Look at that. And what you're looking at on the screen, this is how these idiots get bitten in the face. They're always getting bitten in the face because they're doing this. They got this strange desire to put their face inches from the dog's face and to face the dog so that they can look the dog in the eye. As if the dog is their boyfriend or husband or wife. That is very sick, weird, that's nasty. That comes from that group. That's where this comes from. Disgusting.
Times a week to see numerous people for various reasons.
For a patient to qualify for a visit here is pretty simple. She can provide joy to patients if they just need a little boost in their day. Like I said, she's helped with just encouraging people during their physical therapy. So there's a variety of reasons that she would visit a patient.
Studies from the Mental Health Institute show.
Look, do you think she washes this dog before she brings it into these places? Nope. The dog, she probably allows it to roll around in the grass like this before she goes to these places. The ground, where there's excrement, all kinds of parasites and germs, bacteria. And this is a contributor to hospital-acquired infections. I don't understand how this is legal. The existence of hospital-acquired infections itself should make dogs illegal. It should be illegal to be inside of hospitals with these things.
Interactions with dogs can help people who are critically ill.
They can help nutters, and they don't help nutters. The test that they conducted, I've said this a million times, my video is still up on my original channel. The test that they conducted where they concluded that dogs provide therapy, just rub on them, was conducted on the owner and their dog. It was not conducted on a dog and a bunch of strangers. It was not. That study got passed around through dozens of media outlets, and instantly it became law that dogs help relax people. Again, a bunch of liars. I'm telling you, these nutters cannot stop lying. Their lifestyle is to lie. Their lifestyle is to lie, to pretend. So, to lie in different ways in the future is nothing to them. It's right up their alley. That's why you shouldn't be friends with these people. Let them be friends with each other.
With dogs can help people who are critically ill by reducing stress, anxiety, boredom.
That's exactly what they cause. There are confessions all over the internet from dog owners crying There are confessions on YouTube. There are videos of people on YouTube crying, talking about how their dog stresses them out. These things don't relieve stress. They don't relieve anxiety. They cause it. Why do you think so many people bring them back to the shelters after they've owned them? Why do you think they always bring them back? Why do you think dogs are the most returned pets? It's because they cause the most stress, cause the most anxiety. Why do you think dogs are the most smacked and whacked and punched? More dog owners end up getting physically violent with dogs than any other pet owner because dogs stress you out. And I'm talking about dog lovers. Y'all the ones be doing this. I've made videos of y'all smacking dogs around, getting frustrated, losing your mind. You come home and your house is destroyed. How's that supposed to relax you? You leave and the dog starts going crazy. They call that separation anxiety. So as soon as you get home, you let out the cage, it starts going crazy. That doesn't relax you. Stop lying. This is pathetic. The fact that you all have to rely on lies to promote these things is pathetic. And it serves as proof that they are absolutely worthless. They are worthless. And they should be exterminated like the worthless, overgrown rats that they are. That's essentially what they are.
Developing now, emotions running high in Miami Gardens after an elderly woman is found mauled to death. Her family heartbroken and saying this could have been prevented. The search is now on for the dog responsible for the attack.
We're also hearing more from the victim's daughter, and Local 10's Brett Neese has the latest.
This is the field where they found this woman's body on Monday morning. The family tells us that they believe the dog or dogs responsible are the same ones that this woman has feared for weeks. This is the heart.
Now that's the first warning flag. What's the first red flag? Y'all said she has feared these dogs for weeks? Listen to this.
Breaking moment as the family of a woman who police say was mauled to
This is the case out of Miami Gardens.
death by dogs arrived to where they found her body. The daughter telling us this could have been prevented.
She talk about it every day. She talk to them. They're not doing nothing about it.
She talks about the dogs every day. Listen to this.
Family and friends identifying the woman as Doreen Richard Broadbell.
That's where they found my mother.
They say she walked to work in this area of Miami Gardens off Northwest 196th Terrace. She would walk with a stick to fend off dogs that her family says have attacked her before.
They always attacking her.
Does she have a stick that I gave her to beat
She
them
even gets.
You heard that. You heard what the man said, right? He said she had a stick that I gave her to beat them off. People, the ignorance and lies that surrounds dogs, it amazes me. How can you be as old as you are? Dude, you're older than me. And how can you be that old and not know better? These people, these are Jamaicans. But listen, I don't care where you're from. Everybody should know better. Sticks ain't gonna work. You, especially with a pack of dogs. You gave her a stick. This is the United States. You gave her a stick? No, we don't use sticks here. We use Roscoe's. Do you understand me? The ignorance, the lies lead to people being ignorant about them. Anytime they want to offer a way to fend off dog attacks, it's always something that's non-lethal. That's why people always still get attacked. You see cops don't get attacked, don't you? Why do you think they don't get attacked? Look at the dog carcasses they leave. That'll give you a clue.
Stick.
Miami Gardens police found the woman's body.
A stick to fend off a pack of dogs. Now, like I said in my most recent live stream, people need to wake up. Lord. I mean, look at this. I want y'all to look at this. Look at this photo. These youngsters are in a library reading to dogs. This dog is asleep, not paying him no attention. And even if it was, it would be begging for food. And it wouldn't understand what he was saying anyways. This child is essentially reading to her. And he knows that he's actually reading to her. All of the youngsters are aware that they are really reading to the handlers. They know that dogs don't understand what they're saying. Why are y'all trying to raise the young generation into ignorance? This foolishness. And this dog are laid out sleep because they're drugged up. They're all drugged up. These pathetic people bring drugged up dogs into schools and libraries and then lie to the kids and tell them that they're listening to them while they read. Tell me that's not pathetic, dog world. This is the most disgusting culture. What's the problem? Why not just remove the dog? Remove the lie. Remove the threat. The number one threat to this age demographic. Stop trying to condition them to view these things as harmless. These types of scenarios cause several different types of problems. I've just went over more than one. Desensitizing them to a real threat. Their number one threat. Lying to them. Telling them that the dog is listening to them. Get out of here. And that proves, it only suggests to the child's mind that you as adults are a bunch of liars. Deceivers. That's why they grow up and they don't respect you. How can you respect an old liar, an old idiot? You don't deserve respect as an adult operating like this. Young people, when they bring these stupid dogs in the classrooms or whatever, leave. Do not allow these old nutters, because they're out of their minds, do not allow them to endanger you, desensitize you, or lie to you. Shout out to all of you able to join me for this live stream. And I hope you can join me on the next as we continue with this crusade.